Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. I hope you're having a great start to your week. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can get and stay visible online more easily. We all know that consistency is key and getting visible is key. Getting your name out there, your face out there, your business out there so that you can connect with the people that you're equipped and called to serve. Because it's all about those relationships. It's all about making those connections and building those bridges with people that you could network with or offer services to and actually help with whatever skill set it is that you have, and in whatever niche audience it is that you are looking to serve. But it can be really challenging to try to show up consistently and to know what to post. You see people posting left and right, posting every day, multiple times a day, and you're sitting there going, how do they have so much to say? I don't feel like I have that much to say, or I don't know that much about X, Y, or Z, or my topic or my business or my brand doesn't lend itself as easily to creating that many posts. And so I just want to make this easier for you guys because I am all about simplifying things and creating strategies that help us do things more efficiently and productively and with less stress, because our lives are stressful enough as it is. They shouldn't be that way, and I don't want to pile any more stress or shoulds upon you. So I'm going to try to help you out, do my part today, share the knowledge and the skills that I have with you to help you out. So my favorite way and the easiest way that I've found to get and stay visible online is to generate a list of topics for what is commonly called a visibility post. And there are a handful of different types of these posts. The first one is your story. You just share what you've been through. You share the kind of transformation you've experienced. You share a before and after. You share an important lesson that you've learned with a story attached to it. And it doesn't have to be just one story because you've been through several things. You've learned a lot in your life, in your business, through your experiences. So you can have different variations of your story depending on what you want to focus on. You can have a larger, longer story that covers more time and more experience. You can have a shorter, more specific story that's about just one thing in particular. You can break your story up into pieces. You can do it however you want. But sharing your story is super impactful because it allows people to connect with you on a personal level. They understand more of who you are. They come to feel like they really know you, which then leads to trusting you. And they can see what you believe about things, what your perspective is, and that makes them want to work with you. So sharing your story is super important. And then number two is just connection or engagement. And it's just asking people questions. And it can be related to your business, like market research type questions, like what are you struggling with the most right now? Or what would you be most interested in this type of service or program? It can be something like a poll where you give people options, like would you want this kind of service or this kind of service? Or what name sounds the most appealing for this product that I'm creating or this course that I'm creating? Or what is it about topic XYZ that you love or that you struggle with the most? Creating polls is a really fun way to get engagement because it's really easy for people to just check what option or options are true for them, and then you can follow back up with them, and it's so much fun. But it can also be just fun, off the cuff, unrelated questions that just build relationships with people. I love asking people if they're a morning person or a night person, or if they're a tea drinker or a coffee drinker, or what their favorite fall activity is. Just something to let them know that you're interested in them as a person, because we want to build those relationships. We want people to know that we're here for them, not just for their money, because our businesses are about serving and providing value, not just building up our ego or padding our pockets, right? So we make sure that we put those relationships first, and a lot of that comes through those connection type posts. And then you can post A third type, which is like a value post, and you just share your heart, you share your knowledge and your experience, you give people tips, you give them information that they can act on, and you give the information up front. It's a really valuable way to show people that you know what you're talking about and that, again, you care about them. You're not asking for anything in return. You're not, doing like a bait and switch. You're not requiring them to opt into anything right away. You're just straight up giving them information because you want to help them. You want to serve them. And that shows them that you care and that you know what you're talking about, which makes them trust you more. And when they trust you, they're more likely to come back to you and want to work with you. And so you build that trust by sharing that information and sharing your perspective and sharing your beliefs and your thoughts in a way that only you can. Because even if there are other people out there who have a similar role or a similar title or a similar target audience, the way they present themselves is still going to be different. So you're going to attract people who need to hear what you have to say and the way you have to say it. So just keep that in mind. You can share those kind of posts too. And yeah, I mean, there are all kinds of things that you can share. I like to have mine in a note on my computer, and it's just kind of like listed out, and I have it arranged by the different kinds of quote unquote visibility posts so that I can make sure I'm mixing it up and I'm not just sharing my story or just asking questions or just sharing tips, but that I'm mixing things up and talking about different things to create a nice balance. And then I have those different topics under each of those categories so that I'm not sitting here like, I don't know what to say today, so I'll just make something up. That never works very well, you guys. So I like to have those topics brainstormed, and I can get like 2 months of content brainstormed pretty quickly just by thinking about what I'm passionate about and what my heart is for people and what I want my audience to know and what they need to hear from me, and just kind of breaking all of that down and thinking about how I can best serve them. So I hope that helps you guys today. I hope that you can take some time to sit down and think about the kinds of things that you can be sharing, the ways that you can be encouraging and engaging your audience, and just start writing down some of those topic ideas so that you can get ahead of it and not stress out about what it is that you're going to share. And you can always get inspiration from things that other people post. I love doing that, and use it as kind of like a template or a framework to help you create your own posts. Okay, that's it for today, you guys. I will be back tomorrow to talk to you again. Have a wonderful day. Bye.